Hello everyone, this is a pick a card reading of the next person to fall disgustingly in love with you. I'm not talking a crush or just in love with you. I'm talking spiraling obsession. Okay? Now I did lose a nail. Don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about it. In front of you, you have three symbols to choose from. Choose your rusty lock and go into your pile, and we'll see the next person to fall disgustingly in love with you. Hello, pile number one. Let's see. Who is this person that is going to fall spiraling in love with you next? Who is this person? Now, I just quickly want to say this. If you might already know this person. If you don't know this person, that is fine. Then it's speaking about future energies, but I'm going to speak about it as if it already is. Okay, I'm just going to use present tense. I'm not going to say future tense here. Okay? This person is being represented by the Knight of Pentacles. So they could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or especially Venus. There's also fire energy here, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This is someone who is still building themselves up, okay? They are wanting to be this Queen of Wands energy, where they are recognized for their excellence, they are attractive, they're magnetic, but they're first and still the Knight of Pentacles. They're still working towards that goal. With the Three of Swords at the bottom, this person is still healing. They're still healing from past wounds, from childhood things, from insecurities. They're doing a bunch of healing still before they can become the person that they are. So you're together with this person while they are a work in progress. Okay, let's see. I want to see how they see you first. How do they see you first? The Nine of Swords. Okay, they're gonna be scared of you. Rightfully so, because they're going to be really obsessed with you. The bottom is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the first impression that this person have of you is initially they are scared. Okay, you terrify them. They might try to actively not think about you, try to actively not just have you in their mind, have you in their emotions at first, because they recognize immediately that you are dangerous. You are someone that's going to have a lot of mental control over them, and that they are going to fall into an obsessive spiral when it comes to you. They recognize it immediately. Okay, immediately, the first conversation that you have with them, the first time that they see you, the first encounter that you've had with them, they have realized it already, immediately. Okay? So they just know you're going to have a lot of control over them, or they knew it. You are going to have a lot of control over them. Let's see when the spiral begins for this person. When they go from just being interested in you to being intensely in love with you, to the point where they want to throw up about how obsessed they are with you. Six of Swords. And the Page of Wands. Okay, there's a situation that happens between you and this person. I feel like either when they move away, Six of Swords, they might have to move for work or travel for work. And when they've traveled, they're like, oh my gosh, they recognize that this is a genuine obsession that they have towards you, because it's like they can't focus on the things that they got to do. They can't focus on traveling, or perhaps there's a traveling opportunity for them, and they genuinely are questioning, should they travel or should they just stay, because they're that like obsessed with you. Like, should they travel or should they just stay? It's that type of energy. Okay, and that is when this person realized it is not just attraction, it is more than that. Something is tying them to where they currently are with you, and I also feel like this person will check their phone a lot. It's like they're checking their phone obsessively, and even if they're not chatting to you, even if they're not talking to you, they're checking their phone because you are in their phone. Okay, does that make sense? So even if this person is doing other things, they're running errands, they keep checking their phone because somehow you are connected to their phone and they have some type of emotional connection to you, like being in their phone and you texting them, and it becomes a habit for this person to check your messages and to check if you've messaged them. Okay. Now let's see what this person fantasizes about you. This person will also talk to their friends about you, and they'll genuinely be like, should they travel or should they just stay? Should they see what happens with you? Like, that is how like intense it is for them. Okay, let's see. Also, it's another thing about this person getting a tattoo and then thinking about you when they're getting the tattoo. Okay, that's another thing as well. It's like they might say the tattoo represents something else, but the tattoo is actually representing their memory of you and their feelings for you. Okay, what does this person fantasize about you? Five of Swords. And at the bottom, you have the High Priestess. Okay, so what this person fantasizes about you, pile number one, is they want to have it all with you. They want to have it all. It's very bittersweet, this person's fantasies about you, because when they think about you, they smile and they go into this trance-like state when they think about you, and when they just like, it's like this person has limerence about you. They just fantasize and they go into this like trance-like state, but then at the same time they have these Five of Swords insecurities when it comes to you. It's like they are so insecure in your presence, and now it makes sense why this Knight of Wands and Queen of Wands came out next to each other. They don't feel like they are the version of themselves yet what they need to be in order to have you, and that is like creating a lot of pressure on this person, a lot of they need to figure out how to. Okay, pile number one, something really interesting just happened. Like, there was this guy, and it's like he's crashing out over like his girlfriend or something, I'm not sure. But it makes me feel like, how coincidental is that is happening while I'm filming this someone who's going to be disgustingly obsessed with you. That is not a coincidence. I'm not even taking that as a coincidence. And that was very interesting. Unfortunately, I do not know the whole story, and I'm obviously not going to go ask, but it's definitely a crash out over a girlfriend or something, and it's happening over the phone. So it's making me think that this person is going to like crash out over you a lot. Okay, they're going to crash out over you a lot. Okay, let's see what else we can get here. What is this person hiding from you? What behaviors about them are they hiding? Which I feel like they're hiding the fact that they are a crash out. That is what they're doing. They're hiding the fact that they're a crash out. Okay, what behaviors is this person hiding from pile number one? The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands. Okay. And at the bottom is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the behaviors that this person won't tell you straight up is the fact that they would want you to reply to them like immediately. They would want you to reply to them immediately. They would want you to talk to them immediately. And if you don't, like if you don't reply to them, if you don't text them, if you don't call them, whatever, then they might secretly crash out, but then act chill in your face. Okay? So they might even be like scared to text you, scared to call you, because they're scared that you're going to reject them, scared that you're not going to reply to them. And they'll also be scared that anything can change at any moment. Like one moment you can be interested in them, and the next you can completely just leave them out in the cold. Okay, now I'm going to check out what energy are you embodying during this time where this person is this obsessed with you. Let's see. 10 of Swords. With the 10 of Wands. Wow. So during the time where this person is this obsessed with you, High Priestess at the bottom, you are actually going through a lot. Like you're going through your own things. You are going through some overthinking. You're going through where you feel like there's a lot of pressure on you in the world as well to achieve things, to do things. And this is a side of yourself that you don't show this person. Okay, you just don't show them this, that you also have a lot of pressure on you. You also are going through things. You are also closing out a lot of big cycles in your life during this time. And you are also going through really big shifts and changes. But this is what you don't show them this. You might not even talk to this person about the things that you are also going through. But I definitely feel like this is someone who is gonna crash the F out over you. Okay? All right, so let's go on to pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. Let's see the person that's going to be disgustingly in love with you next. Who is this person? Who is this person? 7 of Pentacles. With the Queen of Cups. And at the bottom is the Emperor. Okay, this person actually moves slowly emotionally, okay? Which is very, it's very the opposite of what this reading is, but they move very slowly emotionally. But once they are emotionally into someone, they are all the freaking way in. All the way. Head, body, soul, mind, emotions, all of it. They're all the way in. And I feel like this person could be an Aries, or they could also be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this person, it's going to start slow at first, okay? Their feelings are going to grow for you slowly. It might be because they're holding themselves back a lot. It might be because they're trying not to feel that deeply for you, but for some reason, something is shifting between the two of you, and then they're head over heels, disgustingly in love with you. So let's see, what is shifting that makes this person fall this deeply in love with you? Because I feel like it's just slow at first. It's like it's like an hourglass type of situation when it comes to this person. Okay, so what happens between the two of you is a break. So the two of you take like a break from one another. And like during this break, like when you, during the break that you take from one another, when you're not speaking, they're overthinking a shit ton. You have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius at the bottom. They're overthinking a shit ton because they feel like they're not in control, and they feel like they weren't that important to you. You weren't that interested in them. They start to overthink a lot about you. And this person, the more that they think about someone, the more that they become addicted to thinking about that person. Okay? So they're going to start to think about you when the two of you like take a break, or when you've taken a break, and then it just spirals from there. Okay, it literally spirals from there. Okay, now let's see, what was this person, what happens after that then? What happens after the break? After the spiraling, because the spiraling happens, and then the two of you get back into contact. Okay, Page of Cups. And when the two of you get back into contact, Judgment, with like when the reunion happens between the two of you, it's like love at first sight for them. Okay, so it might not have been like love at first sight at the beginning because this person goes slowly, okay? But the moment the two of you see each other again, boom, it feels like love at first sight. They're all the way in emotionally. They feel like you've helped them. You've helped them escape their overthinking by talking to them. You've like rescued them from their own mind. And this creates like some type of trauma bond to you where you are like the person that saved them, the person that got them out of that war zone in their mind. And then this person just starts like romanticizing the living daylight out of you. Like every day they're just romanticizing you. You are everything. You are everything that they've ever wanted. You are everything that they are seeking. You know, that is how that situation is happening. So let's quickly see the the 10 of swords. See the 10 of swords. The Hermit. Yeah, this person is going to be alone. Love is at the bottom. So when the two of you don't speak and when you take that break, they're alone. They're just like alone in their mind, and they're alone with themselves, and they're just facing themselves fully, and they're thinking back at the time where they had you in their life, and you are for some reason this big part of what they're thinking about during this break, and they just become addicted to thinking about you. Okay, let's see the 4 of swords. I feel like they're not going out during this time. They're not speaking to people during this time. They're just fully by themselves. And they have all this time to think. And you'll become this person that like helps them escape the boredom of being alone by giving them something and someone to think about, which is you. And then at the same time, it becomes really overwhelming with the 10 of swords, where they can't stop thinking about you and can't stop thinking about the situation. It's hurting them, and then they reconnect with you, and then you are not only the person that saved them from the boredom by giving them something to think about, but you are the person that saved them from the overthinking when the overthinking became too much. So it's full force from that point forward. Okay, let's see the 4 of swords. The Devil. Yes, this person becomes obsessed with you during a break that the two of you have, when you're not in contact. 8 of swords at the bottom, and they haven't let you go. And I feel like it's this situation of time passes and they're like, holy shit, they can't let you go. They just can't let you go. They don't know why. They can't let you go. They can't get you out of their mind. They want to see you. They want to spend time with you. They have regrets. They wish they can. It becomes obsessive. The Devil energy is literally obsession. Okay, it's literally obsession. Now let's see the 7 of Pentacles quickly. The 8 of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Wands at the bottom. Listen, I feel like you met this person in a time where they walked away from something else. They walked away from a different period in their life, from a different person in their life, or from a different situation in their life. And then the two of you met. It became like magnetic, Knight of Wands energy. Like you wanted to spend time together, you wanted to talk, you wanted to do all of these things, but they were very slow to emotionally move on to someone else. Okay, that is what happened here. They were slow to emotionally move on. Let's see the Queen of Cups. The 6 of Cups. And at the bottom is the 3 of Swords. Yeah, this person got their heart broken elsewhere before the two of you met. Okay, they got their heart broken. You like saved them from that energy as well. It's like you're just showing up as this person that they are intensely trauma bonded to, because you have saved them from so many things. You've saved them from the heartbreak. You're saving them from the boredom. You're saving them from, but you're not doing these things intentionally. They're just assigning these roles onto you. You are just the person that that save them from the heartbreak, save them from the boredom, save them from the overthinking. So it's like a 3 for 3 here with this 3 of Swords as well. It's like a deep trauma bond. Okay, so I want to see the Page of Cups, because the way that this person is going to fantasize about you is very, like, you can't do anything wrong. It's like they're thinking about you as like this person who saved them. 6 of Swords as well. It's like you help them again. You keep helping them without even trying. And then it's like they want to have some type of forever with you. Let's see, Judgment. It's like they don't just want you, they need you type of energy. That is what's fueling the obsession, is the need that they have for you, not just a want or an interest. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom. And at the bottom is the Star card. 8 of Pentacles came out. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles with Judgment. This person is really going to work for it. Okay, they're going to work for this reconciliation with you. They're going to put in a lot of effort. They're going to they're going to put in a freak ton of effort. With the Star at the bottom, you might catch this person like staring at you. You might catch them like just like, it's like they're fantasizing about you even when you're right there in the room with them. And I don't know how you'll feel about that, but it feels like that. It feels like they're looking at you with these hot eyes and they're just not looking away. Because once this person is in emotionally, they are in emotionally. And if we want to look at this as past, present, future, let's say this is the past and then this is the future. So if the present. So if the two of you are in separation right now, not talking, and are in a break, the obsession is birthing right now. Okay, so now we're moving on to pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome. Let's see. 9 of Cups, okay. Let's see who is the next person that's going to fall disgustingly in love with you. Who is this person? 10 of Swords. Page of Wands, and up at the bottom is the Knight of Cups. So the energy of this person could be fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, can also be water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, so the way that this person is being described is there is someone that takes action in the heat of a moment. So if something is intense in their mind, like their mind tells them do it, and then they do it. So for example, this is someone like if they don't, they'll try to make a decision, be like, for example, okay, they're going to stay away from someone, and then they stay away from someone, or they're going to quit a habit, and then they quit a habit, and then in the heat of the craving, in the heat of the craving, they give in. Okay, so let's say they're trying to quit cigarettes. This is just a plain example. And time passes and now they get their first very big craving. They give in to the craving. Okay, they don't push past it. All right, let's see. This person, why are they going to be so obsessed with you? Or what's the turning point that takes it from interest to obsession when it comes to you? So we already know this person is extreme. They come with extremes and they also have an addictive personality. So what's the turning point? What takes it from interest to obsession? Knight of Wands. Ooh, it's like immediate. What takes it from interest to obsession for pile number 3? The Star. It's immediate. They feel like they manifested you. They feel like they just feel so emotionally connected to you, like from the first experience, from the first talk the two of you have, from the first like encounter. They are obsessed with you from the get-go. Okay? The obsession is burning literally from the get-go with this person. They romanticize you. They fantasize about you in this like big way. Heavy on the Sagittarius energy. Okay. And what's going to happen? How is this person going to spiral over pile number 3? How is this person going to spiral over pile number 3? The Page of Cups. How is this person going to spiral over pile number 3? And the 10 of Cups. And at the bottom, the Knight of Pentacles. They won't like it when you take time to reply. Like they would want you to reply like immediately, or there'll be someone who wants you to say something. Like even if you're not in a relationship with them, if you're like not in a connection with them, they'll maybe want you to still say what you're doing, because from the immediate, they feel an attraction and a connection towards you. So there's a sense of entitlement coming from this person. Like they're entitled to your energy in some type of way. They're entitled to your time in some type of way. And they wouldn't like it if you take like hours to reply. They'll want you to be like, oh hey, like I'm quickly going to be busy for the next couple hours, and then you're busy. They will really not like it if you just don't reply and don't say anything. So there's again a sense of entitlement, because you are this person's fantasy. This person definitely has limerence about you. If you don't know what limerence is, definitely look it up. This person is in a state of limerence about you from the beginning, and they fantasize about you a lot. Like they're addicted to fantasizing about you, and they're addicted to like being in this dreamlike state with this Star, Page of Cups energy, creating these fantasies in their mind about you, like addicted to it. Okay, so let's see, what toxic behaviors does this person have that they're trying to like hide from you, that they don't want you to know? Well, I definitely don't think they want you to know that they're fantasizing about you so much. You're living literally rent-free in this person's mind. Okay. The Chariot. Okay, they don't want you to know that they're impulsive. So this is someone who... a 7 of Swords. This is someone who'll say things like... They might lie a little bit. Okay? Yeah, this is someone who'll say things like... yeah, I'm not really an impulsive person. Like, I think things through, or I stand on business. If I've decided something, I have decided it. They might say things like that, but low-key, if push came to shove, they won't, okay? Like, if you were to walk away from them, yes, they will cave, 100,000,000%. Like, there's no way. This is not the type of person who makes a final decision. The door is always cracked slightly open. This is also someone who has a hard time dealing with pressure, especially if it is mental and emotional pressure. They act upon it. Okay, they definitely act upon it. One thing that they would definitely not want you to think of them is a liar. They would be so embarrassed if you caught them in a lie. They would, it would haunt them. It would literally haunt them. Okay, let's check out the Knight of Wands. A lot of texting between the two of you. This might be like a long distance type of situation, or you might meet online, this person, because there's a lot of texting between you and this person. Let's see the Page of Cups. The 4 of Wands. Okay, you know what? This person likes playing with temptation. Okay, they like playing with temptation. So immediately they knew that you were going to be a fantasy of theirs. You are going to be this sense of obsession that they have, but they still kept tempting. They still kept playing in the temptation, knowing that it will get to this point, knowing that they will get obsessed with you, knowing that you will be the object of their greatest desire for a very long time. And for this person, it's going to be the hardest to shake that. It's going to be really difficult for them to shake the idea of you not being the one, or you maybe not being interested. Very, very difficult, because they want to marry you. They see you as you are the fantasy that they want to make a reality. Let's see the 10 of Cups. They like speaking about you as well, like to their friends, to their family. They like gloating about you and bragging about you. Maybe showing you pictures. Yes, they literally like bragging about you, showing you pictures, saying things that you've said to them. They love the idea of you so much. And they literally, they tell people, they're like, oh, look at what pile 3 said to me, look at what pile 3 sent me, you know, pile 3 is this, pile 3 is this. They use any opportunity to bring you up and to speak about you to anyone. They love speaking about you, obsessed with speaking about you, obsessed with thinking about you, obsessed with fantasizing about you. I definitely feel like with all of these like fantasy cards here, this person will take time out of their day just so that they can fantasize about you. Like, that is how serious it is. Okay, let's see the Star card. You're everything to this person. The Moon. Oh, and they don't want you to know. Hermit. This is like a guilty pleasure that they have. Like, these fantasies that they have about you is like a guilty pleasure. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. You are literally their guilty pleasure. And they might even act like, oh, they're not that into it with friends and with family and stuff like that. They might just speak about it in the way of, but people will know because of the amount of times that they speak about you. It can't be a secret. With the amount of times that they speak about you, there is no secret. Okay, it's no secret of how into this person is with you. But they might play things off very sly, be like, yeah, but it's whatever, we're just chatting, it's not that big of a deal, or this or that. But this person will cave for you. Okay, pile number 3, this has been your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Bye.